everybody. We got a really fun rifle we're testing out today at the range. This is a Remington Woodmaster 742 and 308. You guys know how much I love 308s. This is a dandy little rifle. I haven't owned it very long. I picked it up just a short time ago and decided to do a little review on it. It's got an interesting scope on it. It's an old school. It's a Weaver K4 fixed 4-power Weaver scope on it. It's pretty dated. I don't know how old them are. I mean, that's been around a long time. The scope mount is very interesting. I don't know how well you guys can see it through the camera, but what it's set up for, oh, there we go. You look through this tube, which is the scope mount, and you can use the factory iron sights on it. I know that's a thing that's been around a while. I've never seen this type of scope mount before. So I think it's interesting, and for me, the gun fits me really well. You guys have heard me say that a lot of guns, the comb is too high and the stock is too short. This guy just has a great feel to it. And it's interesting because I can see those iron sights very well. And then of course you have to lift your head up off of it to see the scope, but it's a pretty neat little setup. So this is the 742. I know that that Remington has made these little auto-loading carbines, or they're a short-barreled rifle, 20-inch barrel. They've made them for a long time. There's several different models of them, and being raised in Utah, you never seen these very often. They just never did catch on. I actually ran into a gentleman the other day from Georgia, got talking about this rifle, and he said this is the rifle he hunted with when he lived in Georgia for decades. I think they're still pretty popular in the East, but for whatever reason, all of us deer hunters in the West thinks we need to have a 1,000-yard rifle. I'm a little bit that way myself. I'm not sure why. I think the longest distance I've ever killed a game animal is 300-400 yards. But anyway, it's kind of the trend right now. I'm a victim of it myself. But this is just a cool little rifle. So I got a couple different types of ammo we're going to shoot with it today. So the two bolts we're going to shoot today, this is just a 150 grain. This is a Sierra soft point, just a standard Game King bullet. This guy is a 168 grain Hornady match bullet. So we're going to shoot two groups of 3 with it at 75 yards. I've still got my cows here. They're going to be finding some new homes pretty soon, but that's the reason we're not shooting 100 yards, because that down there by the big tree is where my 100-yard spot is. So we're just going to be shooting 75 yards today. Still give us a pretty good feel of what bullet this gun likes. Of course, with the 308, you got, it's almost endless, the bullets variety that you can shoot. So, but that's the two we're going to shoot today. The gun seems to be functioning really well. I'm really pleased with that. So we'll take 3 shots we're going to start out with the 150 grain. All right, let's walk up and have a look. Before we do, I'm just gonna take a second to ask everybody that's watching this video today to hit the subscribe button. We've had some pretty good growth with the channel lately. It's been pretty steady. Appreciate everybody that's been subscribing, and really had a lot of fun with the comments lately. So keep the comments coming. We'll keep some fun conversations happening. So let's walk up and have a look. Well, okay, there was 3 shots right there. It's a little bit, I was aiming right here. Point of impact's a little bit left. I haven't sighted the gun in. I haven't played with it enough to do that yet. But so it's not shooting terrible. It's not great. That's about a 2.5-inch group with those 3 shots. These guns aren't target rifles. Just dandy little hunting rifles. So anyway, we'll go ahead and mark them and then shoot 3 with 168 grain match bullets. All right, so before we shoot this, I was gonna go over the controls on this just a little bit. The gun's a little different than like the AR platforms that we're kind of used to shooting. Safety's back here, standard Remington stuff, just like the 870 or a lot of the behind the trigger safeties. That's real handy. What I thought was interesting about this rifle, so in the magazine, this little button right here, you slide it forward and that drops the bolt after the last round. So empty mag in, the bolt is back, and to drop it and let the bolt go forward, run this little button forward. So that's something a little bit different. And then this guy right here is the mag release. So you pull the mag out that way. Of course, YouTube's being really weird about mags, so I'm not going to put the mag in, but I will tell you that the mag is a little interesting to put in. We're used to the ARs, or I say we, I mean me, used to the ARs, they slide right in. This guy, you kind of have to get things lined up just right to get that mag in. But the bolt holds open after the last shot, and with an empty mag. But to pull that mag out, you have to release the bolt to go forward. You cannot get the mag out. I'm sure that the follower is what's holding the bolt back. That only makes sense. And it's kind of got it bound up in there, so you cannot get that mag out without releasing the bolt forward. Easy as pie. Alrighty, so the next thing we're gonna do is shoot 3 shots of the 168 grain Hornady match bullets. All right, let's walk up and have a look. Hope it doesn't rain on us. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the camera or not, but I got a big black thundercloud that's just on the west hills there above us, so I hope it don't get rained out, but we'll walk up and have a look. All right, guys, well, this is the beauty of reloading and having fun is with these rifles. They definitely have a preference. So this one's 1, 2, 3. So that's about, what is that? Just about a 5-inch group. I'm gonna go ahead and mark them real quick. There's 1, 2, 3. All right, well, that was a little disappointing on that 5-inch group, but it definitely didn't like those 168 grain bullets. I got a feeling this gun will shoot better than what I've been shooting, so I'm gonna take 3 more shots with those 150 grains, see if we can get just a little bit better group. All right, let's walk up and have a look. All right, guys, well, here's 1, 2, 3. The gun's shooting left. I haven't adjusted the scope yet. This is what I was aiming at. So that's about a 3-inch group. That's about the same as what it was before. So better than that 5-inch group on the 168s anyway. All right, guys, well, I think that's probably one reason why these guns never took off in the West is, you know, I've read a few things about them since I bought this gun that that's about what they are, 2 to 3 MOA accuracy wise, which for a deer hunting rifle under 300 yards, that's just fine. Still a great tool to take to the woods with you to harvest a game animal. So we're just gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna shoot some steel downrange, see if we can get anything. You know, I just like the heck out of the feel of this gun. The recoil is real mild. Of course, the semi-auto I'm sure helps that out a little bit. But yeah, this is just a great feeling little rifle. And I'm sure with some different bullets, you know, geez, there's so much to choose from in the bullet world today that I'm sure you could find the bullet this gun likes and probably do a lot better on the accuracy. But anyway, you know, it's not a long range target gun. That's not what it's for. So we're just gonna have some fun with it. Tell you what, you can sure empty a mag in a hurry on this guy. I read online that they make a 10-round mag for this. I've actually never seen one, but I think they're probably still available on the internet. So anyway, Remington Woodmaster 742 in 308, a dandy little rifle. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe and please give me a thumbs up.